Very warm welcome to Soros Sir classes. Today's tutorial will be on economics. In this particular tutorial, we will be doing multiple choice questions. In case of any query with regard to this particular tutorial, you can contact us on this number. And we are also available online, and you can contact us at www.sorosirclasses.com. Let us jump on to the first question. The first question wants us to explain the effect on price, demand and supply for a good in response to increase in the price of a substitute good. So a substitute good is a good that satisfies same type of want and therefore can be consumed in place of one another. Okay, and we always prefer to have the cheaper good. If x and y are substitute, we will go for the cheaper good. Now let us consider two substitutes. Say coffee and tea. So this is the price of coffee, this is the quantity demand for coffee, this is the price of tea, this is the quantity demanded for tea. Now if the price of the coffee increases, according to the law of demand, quantity demanded for coffee should fall under ceteris paribus. Now tea being a substitute good, the quantity demanded for the tea will increase. So here we see that when the price of one good increases, then the price of that particular good following law of demand falls. Okay, so this is falling, and the quantity demanded for the substitute good rises, and because quantity demand is rising, it will create a pressure and quantity supplied will also rise for tea. So the option will be D, the correct answer, that is price is rising, which is this part, quantity demanded rising, which is this part, and quantity supplied rises, which is this part. The next question is, in the short run, the range of output over which average total cost curve falls will be the range over which. Now before answering this question, you must know that in the short run, we get a mirror image. What kind of mirror image? Marginal cost is the mirror image of marginal product of labor. And average cost is the mirror image. So we are concentrating on mirror image of average product of labor. So if the average total cost falls, that means average total cost falls, then if it is the mirror image, then average product of labor should rise. That means average physical product will rise, and the option will be B. In the next question, we need to comment on the equilibrium price of the good, where the demand for that good increases as well as supply is also increasing. Okay, let us make diagrams. So let us draw. Generally we have a downward sloping demand curve. Okay, so a downward sloping demand curve and an upward sloping supply curve. Okay, so we have this equilibrium. Okay, so now this is Q naught, and this is P naught. Now demand increases as well as supply increases. So let us shift the demand and the supply curve as well. Okay, now supply curve even shifts. So we can see that this is our new quantity and this is the new price. So this is 1 and this is supply curve. Supply shifts to the right, demand curve shifts to the right and upwards. Now it may happen that Here the extent of the shift is such, that P remains unchanged. Okay. Now, if at all the extent of the shift is not like this, if say for instance supply curve shifts till this much only, say S2, then a new equilibrium will be like this, intersection between S2 and D1. So price in this case increases rather, and quantity is also increasing. So we can see each and every time quantity increases, but the change in price, change in equilibrium price can be more, so it can increase, it may remain unchanged. Okay, so this is not for sure. So we can say it may rise, fall or remain the same. Okay, so if in case supply curve shifts thisward, so it may happen that it may rise, fall or remain the same. However, equilibrium quantity will always rise, and this is the correct answer. In this question, we need to actually determine the price elasticity of demand for goods. So first let us write the formula. So price elasticity of demand, because here there is percentage involved, so it is percentage change in quantity demanded by percentage change in price. So it is nothing but 4% by 8%, and it is equal to 0.5. Why there will be a minus? Because one is increasing, QD and P shares an inverse relation, and that's why there is a minus sign in front, inverse relation, and this inverse relation is only captured by the demand curve, and that's why it becomes downward sloping. So the answer is minus 0.5. The next question asks us that which statement given in the following is false with regard to advertising. Now, advertising is done to, when there is an ad or a commercial, okay, it is done basically to increase the demand of the product, make the people aware of the product so that they can come, more buyers you get, okay, and all this. So here we can see that B, let us concentrate on the statement B, that advertising is intended to make the demand for a product more price elastic. More price elastic mean that EP is greater than 1. Now what does this mean? That a small change in price causes a relatively more or tremendous, okay, a relatively higher change in quantity demanded. So if it will make the thing more elastic, so say there is a slightly increase in price, then you will not buy the commodity. So advertising does not do this. It will make the buyers more attracted to the product, and it will always help in reducing the demand, increasing the demand. But if you make some product elastic in nature, then it will means that very small change in price will lead to a fall in quantity demanded. So advertising does not serve this purpose. So the answer will be B. I hope this short tutorial have answered and have cleared some concepts. Now, in case of any queries, you can definitely contact us on the number that was provided in the beginning of the tutorial. Thank you for watching.